Hello, we are the Lee family from Greensboro, North Carolina. This is my wife, Dr. Jocelyn Smith Lee, and I am CJ Lee. Our daughter is Cypress Rose Lee. She is a little over 4.5 years old, and home here is in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our CommuniCamp experience was tremendous. The words that I've been using to describe it it was intensely good. It was a lot of information, but we're a family that values information. So it was just what the doctor ordered, literally for us. And the being immersed into a community like that for consecutive days, and then we were fortunate and blessed enough to have an intensive on the front end and the back end, really just created an oasis for us of just learning, and an oasis of people who understood us, could see us and identify with us. And it was such an enriching and life-giving experience for our family.
Yes, and I would just add, as a mom who is a trained clinician in marriage and family therapy and holds a PhD in human development and family studies, this fed every part of me. It felt like a ready-made community of experts, but also of families who were navigating the same journey as us of helping our daughter to tap into the strength of her voice. So the contextual approach of seeing the whole child, not just this struggle that we have, but seeing her strengths, seeing our family helping us to get strategies to best support her as parents, but also to be able to educate the people in our lives, our loved ones, her educators, our neighbors and friends, to best connect with Cypress so that she could feel comfortable and confident to communicate. But real treasure for us. So we are deeply appreciative of our time at the Smart Center. I think for Cypress, being able to be in community was also really important. We have told her and tried to emphasize to her at home that she is not the only child in the world, in our country, in her school, that is working to share her voice. But seeing is believing. And so being at camp and being around other children who are also navigating selective mutism, I think was really an eye-opening moment for her. But also to see her do things that we've never seen before, like lead verbally in communication. She was raising her hand in our first family orientation session at camp to answer questions first. And I think that really empowered her to see, like, I can share my humor, I can share my brilliance, I can share myself with others, and they get it. They get me.
What I would add to that, as Jocelyn, communicated, and what the Smart Center communicates, just comfort preceding communication. That was something that was evident with our daughter during her time at the Smart Center and CommuniCamp specifically. The thing that I believe was most beneficial, I would agree, was the sense of community, because Cypress was immediately accepted. And I think that was something that was a powerful force for her and really set the tone for her experience over the days that we were with you all. And it was something that was such a joy for us to witness and experience, because that's how we get to see her every day. And that's been the constant desire and a prayer for our family, is that Cypress is able to be her full self in school, in other places, and specifically when she's not around us. And that was something that was evident during our time at CommuniCamp. The world got to see this human being that we get to see on a daily basis, which was a joy.
Yeah, and she's super insightful. So giving her skills to be able to name where she is on the feelings chart, or simply being able to say, like, I'm a 0, meaning I'm free of anxiety right now and I can share myself. That is something that clicked for her right away, and we've been able to leverage that across spaces. So that was a real gift, being able to equip her with the skills to be able to express where she is at any given moment and help others meet her where she is.
The advice that I would give families considering CommuniCamp and, interacting with the Smart Center is to go for it. I think that it is something that, you know, there's a saying in coaching and in teaching where some things are taught, other things are caught. And I think that when you immerse yourself into this community, it's something that the information, the examples, the panels, the breakout sessions, the lunch conversations with other families and parents, those things are worth their weight in gold. You just cannot create that by yourself. And as good as your community and villages where you are, it is so powerful and so empowering to be around other families in that space, in that setting, that are going through similar challenges that you are going through. So I would say go for it. I would say it's going to be a ton of information. You're not going to be able to catch it all in kind of one sitting, but you're going to be surprised at things that you will reflect upon, that will come about very easily and organically by just living your life every day. So I would say immerse yourself, go for it, and just trust the process.
Yeah, and I would say, as parents, we love our kids, and we're, moms in particular can wonder if we're doing the right thing, or can we be doing something more? Your mind can really work in terms of worry. Going to CommuniCamp, I would say, will ease some of those worries. It will be a place where you can find validation. You'll realize, hey, we've been actually doing some things that are helpful for our child. You'll find people who will get you and get what you've been working on with your child. And also, it'll be a place where you will gain skills and information that will help you be a better parent altogether. So I would say it's a holistic investment that you're making in your child, but also your family. The time that you'll get to spend together, the time that you'll get to spend in community, it will be worth it. This is the real deal. The clinicians care, the counselors are so lovely and personable, and the parents are ready. Everyone who is there has made this decision that they're ready to take this next step with their child. And so it's a ready-made community for you, and a place where you will learn and grow in an evidence-based environment. Make the leap.
The other encouragement to engage with the Smart Center and attend CommuniCamp and just engage in general would be that your village and your community is going to be expanded.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not something that's just going to last for the days that you are there in Pennsylvania. We feel that we have a relationship and relationships that will last for a very long time. And the people and that we engage with, interact with, are people that we talk about daily and weekly, and have interactions with also. So the expansion of our network and the expansion of our village for our daughter, Cypress Rose, has been a true blessing, and something that we'd be remiss if we did not mention.
Yeah, you don't have to do this alone. And the relationship will continue after camp. So having advocates who can equip you with resources, knowledge, language to communicate to your school, your other settings where your child is engaged with, is going to be so important going forward. Our school is already partnering with the Smart Center to prepare for this upcoming school year. So we are excited to see the fruit of that in this coming year, and also to know, yeah, we're not in this by ourselves. We have an incredible team that is now part of Team Cypress Rose. The continued relationship also includes with the parents that you meet. So almost every week I'm texting with a mom in Ohio who we've been able to stay in touch and share wins, small wins and big wins that our daughters are making, and also asking each other questions. And so having a parent friend who also gets it is a major win from camp as well.